Welcome to Crown and Champa Resorts. As mentioned, many of you might be aware of some of our properties and have visited us before. If you did and you've been personally on any of our resorts, drop me in the chat so I can also see which resorts you guys have personally seen. Yes, I would like to start by just giving you a little brief background on Crown and Champa Resorts. What really makes our group so unique is our diverse segment and range of properties that we have in the Maldives. We cover literally from your largest island in the Maldives down to more boutique small properties, adults-only resorts, family resorts. We have a resort with the largest dive center and specially focused on diving and snorkeling. We have special focused resort on wellness and holistic health experiences. We have resorts with a golf course on and resorts that really specialize in special culinary journeys. So the whole range you can find within Crown and Champa Resorts. CCR is also an original Maldivian brand, and we guarantee that every guest will receive a memorable experience through exceptional service by a diverse nationality employment of staff all over the world. We can cater to each guest arriving to our resorts in each language preference. And of course, great value for money in each of our properties. If you compare the rates with what you receive, it is really a remarkable experience that can never be forget. So I am just going to take you guys through our different segments, and just to make it easier to understand for you, as well as in the selling process. I know it's always beneficial to be aware of what type of product to sell to the right client. So to start with our luxury resorts, I'll start with Kudadu Maldives Private Island. Kudadu Maldives is our ultra luxury all-inclusive property. It can be segmented as a 6-star property. This property will be your typical guest seeking for a high-end luxury, privacy, attention to detail, and a super attentive service delivery by the personal butler service provided. So this is your high-end type of client. It's a family-friendly resort. This we can allow families, but it's a very exclusive and high-end resort in Maldives. Kudadu is situated in Laviani Atoll, and it's only 40 minutes seaplane transfer from Valona International Airport. The size of the island is really very small, and as you can see on this image, there is everything about the island is over the water. So there is very less on the island itself. That's the staff quarters. And then a little garden, tropical island experience for the guests where they can go and relax in. But here, the whole concept and design of the resort is the main retreat building where you'll find all the guest facilities and everything that guests might need and interested in, like the restaurant, the public pool, your spa, and everything gets arranged from here. And then you have your overwater residences. We have 15 Japanese-styled residences, and we also have dedicated deluxe overwater suites for the special requirements then of nanny service or security for your very high-end type of client that wish to visit this resort. Kudadu offers a meal plan which is very unique to the Maldives and operates on the concept of anything, anytime, anywhere, which I'll explain to you now. And everything, as I mentioned, is able to be found in the retreat. So when we look at Kudadu, your typical, what should come to mind when you want to sell this property is this very unique concept of anything, anytime, anywhere. The philosophy of the resort is freedom reimagined, where guests can experience anything under the moon which they wish to do. We have dedicated personal butlers, which is assigned to each residence, and they create then the special itineraries for each guest stay during their stay, so that they can experience literally everything and leave the property with a remarkable memory. What is so unique of this anything, anytime, anywhere concept is that you have one rate that you pay before the guests arrive to the island. This rate includes everything. So once the guests reach the island, they don't have any worry of any additional or extra expenses that will be added to their bill upon checkout. This includes diving, spa experiences. You can see we have one of the first Himalayan salt chambers in the Maldives, which is medically proven to be a very well-being and holistic health approach to experience. You have access to the wine cellar, where you can choose from a variety of different wines in the menu, all included in your rate. You have access to design your own culinary journey on the island. Wherever the guests want, they can have their meal, their dinner. If it's on the beach, if it's in the jungle part of the island, if it's in the residence, the guests can choose and give and prepare their own menu to the butler, and it will be delivered to them. This resort is also very popular for being one of the most sustainable resorts. It was designed by the esteemed Yuji Yamasaki, which is a very well-known architect for his extraordinary talent to emphasize on light and air designs. So the entire building, the retreat, is 100% solar panels, which can basically provide the energy to the resort 100% by itself. So it's really is an excellent resort on sustainability. This property is also, we do promote island buyout requests. So for those of you that might work with big corporate groups, high executive level, where they need to do maybe their incentive team building programs, Kudadu is always an option if the budget allows. We have meeting facilities as well in Kudadu, and like I said, you can buy out the entire island and everything will be around your guests. As well, we are family friendly, so guests of all ages are welcome. Our next luxury segment property is Huravali, Maldives. So Huravali is very connected with Kudadu, Maldives private island. These two resorts are only 5 minutes by speedboat away from each other. So Kudadu guests will also have the access to the 5.8 underwater restaurant located in Huravali. This is at additional cost. Back to Huravali. Many of you might be familiar with this property. If you are, let me know. But Huravali is very popular for the world's largest undersea restaurant in Maldives as well. And this resort is adults only. We accept guests of ages 15 years and above. So Huravali is situated in Laviani Atoll, the same as Kudadu, 40 minutes by seaplane. The island is quite big. It will take you around 45 minutes to go around the entire island. Here you can see the 5.8 restaurant and the walkway to there as well. We have 90 villas, which you have 5 different categories to choose from. Your entry-level room category will be ocean villas, and then romantic ocean villas, which comes with a bathtub. And then you have your beach pool villas, sunset beach pool villas, and ocean pool villas, which all comes with their own private infinity pool. We have different meal plan categories for your guests to choose from: bed and breakfast, half board, full board, and all-inclusive plus. The all-inclusive plus is always a great benefit and includes a lot of great experiences for the guests. We also have a variety of culinary experiences in Huruvali. Of course, the top one is 5.8 Underwater Restaurant, which is strongly recommended to make your booking prior to arrival, as this restaurant is always full. And we can only take a maximum of 20 packs, which might change now as well during the corona protocols that need to be implemented with social distancing, but that is our maximum that we can take. So it's advisable to book this in advance, and definitely an experience that guests would like to have. The unique selling points of Huruvali, when you're thinking of selling this property and you want to place the ideal client here, this is a client seeking for a luxury escape, adults only. You can even consider a solo traveling, maybe a lady or a man that wants to do their own travel. It is really a property for laid-back, modern luxury experience. We have an excellent house reef around this island with a marine biology center. The Marine Biology Center is a UK initiative that is here to assist us in protecting and teaching our guests of the marine life around the island. Huruvali as well strives for a high level of sustainability. We have, as you can see as well, the solar panel walkway. These solar panels, if you put all the solar panels next to each other, it's about 26 volleyball fields in total, and this can provide about 70% of the resort's electricity as well, and energy. We have some very nice natural spa products, which is Healing Earth and Healing Ocean. This is a proudly South African product, and we have this in all our spas, actually in all our resorts. And then you also receive a personal island host upon arrival, which will take care of the guests' check-in and assuring that they receive all their experiences. And private pools, as mentioned as well, in all the rooms. Then a next resort, part of our luxury segment, I'm very excited to share this one with you today. This is a brand new addition to the Crown and Champa Resorts portfolio, as well as to Thompson's portfolio, and I believe also the first one to be selling to South African markets. So this is a great property to look into, and which I really hope I can leave you with today. Kagi will be opening in 1st of September this year. So we can't wait to welcome our first guests, and I really hope that we can find some great South African potential into this market for Kagi. Kagi is also falling under our boutique resort segment and is quite a small island. It's a natural island, which we have now developed into a resort. And the concept of this resort will be to be the ultimate wellness destination in the Maldives. So the whole essence around the resort will be to have a balance of wellness offerings throughout the resort, from an extraordinary spa located over the water down to the culinary journeys experienced by the guests. It's a small island. It only has 50 villas. You have 3 different room categories, and all room categories with their own private pool. You'll have a premium all-inclusive package, which obviously gives the guest a lot of access to experience some great unique traits of Kagi. And then as well, bed and breakfast and half-board options. You have a variety of restaurants and bars, which one of them will be the piano bar. Absolute sophistication and elegance towards this bar. It will be an absolutely amazing experience. The Kagi Resort is also an ultra-luxury architectural design by Yuji Yamasaki, the same esteemed architect from which designed Kudadu, Huruvali, and now Kagi. It will be having, it's claimed to have the largest overwater spa in the Maldives, which will offer a range of wellness and holistic health experiences. And the concept of wellness will really be focused on to be balanced throughout the resort, not only physical, but as well mentally and spiritually wellness experiences. We aim for each guest after they leave this property to really feel revised and refreshed and ready to take on this world and the craziness out there. So there will be amazing, specially designed culinary journeys to experience as well in all the restaurants, as well as room service. And this will be a perfect property as well to consider for yoga retreats, wellness retreats, meditations, or just maybe as well incentive groups can be considered for this property. So I'm very excited to share this property with you today, and we hope that this can be a really great property to promote in the South African market. Look out for this property as well, as we have excellent opening offers in place, and we've as well extended a very nice offer to Thompson's proceeding after this webinar, which I hope will be very attractive for you to try and convince some new potential clients for us to this property. As well as in our luxury segment, we have Veligandu Island Resort and Spa, which I'm sure many of you are as well familiar with. Veligandu is a small island which is situated in North Ari Atoll. It's a scenic 25 minutes by seaplane from Valona International Airport, and only has 91 villas. As well, you have 4 different room categories. This resort only welcomes children in the beach villas. The rest of the room categories will be adults only. And we also have the option of 2 meal boards, including all-inclusive plus package, and you have different restaurants and bars. You can see on this image as well the lovely reef around this island. It has an excellent house reef for guests to enjoy snorkeling straight from the beach. When you think of unique selling points towards Veligandu, it's a very popular resort for this lovely sandbank, which flows out onto the beach. And you can also see it's kind of reflecting in the logo of Veligandu. Veligandu also has a great team of loyal staff which has been with the company for a very long time. So really a heart for service delivery and an exceptional welcoming feeling to the resort. They specialize in their culinary offerings. We have excellent food and beverage quality of food provided, and as well the spa experience, which pulls through in Dunye Spa. This is a very popular spot as well to go and dive with hammerhead sharks, and then as well for wedding, renewal of vows and honeymooners. This will be a great property for. True authentic Maldives experience. Then just to give you a little on small boutique resorts, I have placed Kagi in here as well, because when you think of a small boutique request, you can also consider Kagi. So Kumandu is our next property. Kumandu, many of you might have heard of and be aware of. Kumandu is a proper adults-only resort, which only welcomes guests of 18 years plus to the resort. We call it the romantic getaway because this property is ideal for your guests seeking an adults-only, more mature market and really a just relaxed breakaway. It's only 40 minutes by seaplane from Valona International Airport, as well in the same atoll as Huravali and Kudadu. This you can as well book in 5.8 restaurant for your guests to have an additional experience at an additional charge. The island is quite small and only has 65 villas. And the meal plans, we have all-inclusive plus, all-inclusive gold and full board. We have also a variety of bars and restaurants, which is spread over the island. When you think of unique selling points towards Kathmandu, this resort is really popular for being the romantic getaway in the Maldives. Excellent opportunity for honeymooners, as well as your more mature market, which might just want to escape and be some alone time and to relax. It's a small, intimate resort. We have an excellent team, which they refer to as champions in the Maldives and in Kathmandu, coming from the general manager, who has named his team the champions, and they strive to deliver the exceptional service with a friendly and warm welcome feeling to all guests. This is also one of the reasons for this resort to have such a high repeater base coming back to Kathmandu, and it's quite a difficult property to find availability in, as we have many repeaters coming back and just loving this adults only property. It has an excellent house reef and very popular spot for sea turtles, many of them making their home in the Kathmandu Lagoon. Then coming down to the more popular resorts, which is doing very well in the South African market, is our combination of everything in one resorts. There you'll find Willamendu, Meru, and Kuredu. If you've been to this property, just type in the comments yes. It will be interesting to see. If not, I hope we can soon welcome you. Willamendu is based in South Ari Atoll. This resort is very popular for its spectacular house reef, and it's really aimed at a guest seeking for a diving and snorkeling experience. The typical guest that would like to spend the whole day in the ocean. You can see how amazing this house reef enters from the beach into the ocean. You just walk from the beach into the ocean, start swimming, and you're on the reef, where you will find more than 150 species of different fish, and very popular for whale sharks. Then let me show you. Willamendu is in South Ari Atoll. It's only 25 minutes by seaplane. You have 194 room categories, 2 different meal plans, and a variety of restaurants and bars to choose from. Unique selling points of this property will be the excellent house reef, a very popular spot for whale sharks and manta rays. We have a lovely spa over the water, and then as well an excellent dive center, Euro Divers, which is there to assist with snorkeling and water sports activities. We have as well a separated adults-only zone on Willamendu, where 18 years old and above can be located. This is our jacuzzi water villas and jacuzzi beach villas. And then as well a family side, which will be your garden rooms and your beach villas. The next property is Meru. Meru is simply Maldives, the pioneer island of Maldives. It is one of the first resorts to open in the Maldives back in 1978, and therefore has a very rich culture and history around this property. Although it's been in the market and such a pioneer for the Maldives, this resort has been excellently looked after and recently received as well a refurb, and all the rooms are really well maintained, as well as for the island. So Meru is situated in North Mali Atoll, which is only 55 minutes speedboat transfer from Vilana International Airport. This is a great, unique selling point, as you can arrive anytime and you can have a transfer anytime to the resort. The resort is quite big and is very popular for one of the best beaches around the entire island. We have 284 rooms, garden rooms, beach villas, jacuzzi beach villas, waterfront villas, and jacuzzi water villas. This resort can also be divided in an adults-only zone and then the family side. Your family side is allocated to beach villas and garden rooms. You have different meal plan options, including an all-inclusive plus with some great extra value for the guests to experience, restaurants and bars with a lot of entertainment to offer. Unique selling points when thinking of Meru is definitely the Maldivian culture and heritage, which you can find as well in Meru's very own museum. We have various of options for families to enjoy an excellent dive center, Euro divers, with our own coral nursery, which we have recently started and which are developed by our own team. It's a very popular resort for wedding ceremonies and honeymoon. We also have a small golf course on the island, golf pitch and putt, and kids and teen club, as well as your adult only zone. We also have 2 spas, an overwater spa and a land spa. This resort is simply Maldives, and you cannot go wrong with any type of guest coming to Meru. In Kuraidu, well, in Kuraidu, I'll definitely say when you find your socialites and your very active and fun family or group of friends, this is the resort to consider. Kuraidu is more than just a beach holiday. It's also situated in Labiani Atoll, only 40 minutes by seaplane transfer from Bologna International Airport. Kuraidu is very popular for its wide variety of different room categories. This resort is a very big resort and one of the largest resorts in the Maldives. We have 387 rooms, and these rooms are situated over the resort in 3 sections. So we have our main section of the resort, which is close to the reception, close to the main entertainment areas, and this is then your garden bungalows, beach villas, and your private pool villas. Then we have the O resort, which is applicable for 12 years and older, O beach villas and O jacuzzi beach villas. These guests will also be assigned to the O restaurant and the O pool to have the exclusivity of 12 years and above. We also have the Sangu Resort inside Kuraidu, which is an 18 years plus adult only area. There you'll find your Sangu Jacuzzi Beach Villas and your Sangu Water Villas. You have different meal plans to choose from, including all-inclusive Gold and all-inclusive Plus. There is a wide variety of restaurants and bars in Kuraidu to keep up with the entertainment and fun. You can never be bored in this resort. Some unique selling points is definitely the different room categories that we have to offer, starting from your entry-level garden bungalow, which can really fit to any budget, and you can really try to make a budgeted holiday work, up into your more exclusive adult-only zone, Sangu Water Villas, and your private pool villas. We have a lovely kids club on the island, as well as one of the largest golf courses in the Maldives. We have one of the largest dive centers as well, operated by pro divers. And then also 2 spas, an overwater spa and a land spa. And we have as well the excellent culinary journeys, which you can experience all over the island. Then a resort which we can say is a very budget-friendly friends and family resort is our very own Inahura Maldives resort. Inahura has a very young and vibrant vibe towards the island. I will say your typical guest that would be interested in a stay in Inahura will be your young group of friends seeking for a holiday in the Maldives, or a group of families that wants to travel together. In Inahura, you can find, it's in Laviani Atoll and 40 minutes by seaplane. We only have 78 beach bungalows, unfortunately no water villas, but the beach bungalows are all quite spacious, and we also offer adjoining beach bungalows which has interleading rooms, and this is excellent for families that wish to stay together or a group of friends. This resort is very popular for the concept of your life is easy. Everything around the island is easy. Nothing is complicated. It's a very laid back, relaxed feeling. You also have an all-inclusive easy package, which is not so complicated, but includes the most essential experiences for guests to have. And also we have a dive center on the island and a water sports center. What makes this resort really unique is that it's close to one of the biggest coral reefs in Maldives, an excellent experience to have with snorkeling. We have interleading rooms. We also have a very nice lobby island, which is situated in the lagoon of Inahura. And here we can do special events for the guests. They can have some signature experiences here, like a cinema, private cinema experience for two. It's a really good sport infrastructure and has a lovely spa, which is situated on the beach, and you can literally hear the waves lapping onto the beach while you're having your treatment. It's a great resort to consider. Initially, when we opened this resort, it was positioned as a 3-star, but due to the feedback from our tour operators, including Thompson's, after they visited us, we decided to revise the positioning to an entry-level 4-star property, as the value of this resort was just really, really so exceptional that we couldn't sell it anymore as a 3-star. So still, the rates that you receive is of excellent value for such a beautiful resort. Just to let you all know that we also have a city hotel, which is located in Male. This will be an excellent idea if you have a guest in transit who has a late flight departure or is arriving late at night and needs to stay over in Male because of seaplane. So always consider Champa Central Hotel. We have 3 different room categories in this hotel, and it's really a very comfortable and dedicated resort, a hotel, which is part of Crown & Champa, and as well agrees and promises to deliver exceptional service for guests having to stay that one night. We also do direct transfers from the airport, so we can collect the guests from the airport and drop them off again to make their seaplane or their departure back home. We have a very nice rooftop in CCH where guests can have their dinner, as well as a restaurant. And it's really in the middle of Male, so you're close to your shopping district, and yes, very nice area. So that is it for the resorts, a quick run through. And just to also inform you that in Crown & Champa Resorts, we are very dedicated to sustainability and also looking after the environment. So all of our resorts are Travel Life accredited members. Travel Life is the international recognition accommodation sustainability program, which gives property audits every 2nd year. So the resort has to achieve the requirements to receive the Gold Travel Life certification. And we are proud to say that Crown & Champa Resorts support this and also does have this membership. During this crazy times that we all have experienced, we are all ready to prepare and get things ready to welcome our guests back in the most safest environment possible. This Crown & Champa is also working on our protocol, and we'll also share this in the coming week with our partners to really assure that our guests come back to a safe environment, our guests and your guests, to give them the most relaxed experience away from all this worry and stress about what's happening out in the world. So for more information, you can contact me as well, and I can share this. If you have any requests from guests wanting to see specifically what the resort has to offer in terms of safety protocols, we can as well share this with you. And to round that off, if you have any further questions on any of the properties that was discussed below, you can visit our sales platform, which has all the facts around our resorts, and will give you as well access to a library, or you can contact me directly as well, Nadine, and I will assist you. And as beginning mentioned, we will give away today 2 prize vouchers for everyone that attended, just to say thank you, and to as well give one of you the chance to come and visit our properties and experience the exceptional Crown & Champa hospitality. So one of the resorts on the list is Meru Island Resort and Spa, and Kagi, Maldives, Spa Island. Watch out for these two properties as well, as we have excellent offers in place. And from Monday, you'll have some surprisingly good offers, which you can find through Thompson's. So please try to get some bookings for us in the next 3 weeks. We will be running these offers, and it's all for next year up until end of April. Let's try and work together and support each other. I will really appreciate that. So shall we start with the questioning?
So just to explain, Nadine is kindly going to give away some prizes, which is really nice for you that have attended. So I think the best way to do it would be to say me in the chat if you know the answer, and then obviously Nadine can chat it through to you. But just to say, Nadine, I think it's so important with the compliance of all the products and compliance of all the properties that people feel comfortable. And I think that is really the key now for where people are going to decide where to go. So that was great that you covered that part. And yeah, you can take that away. You can take it away from here. Thank you for a lovely presentation.
Thank you so much, Angela. Okay, so I hope all of you are ready. So I will ask the question, and then if you have the answer, just type me, and we will then from there on give you the opportunity to give us the answer. So the first question is, this is for Meru Island Resort and Spa, and the price is a 5-night stay, double occupancy, return transfers. So my question is, what is the Crown and Champa Resort's really unique, famous for? Okay, we have one. So
you just have to unmute yourself to answer. Is everyone muted, Nadine, or can you unmute everyone?
Let's see if I can.
I manage, Ange.
Okay. Hey.
Sorry, just say again.
You can answer.
And who said me?
Tanya, did you say that?
Yes, I don't like who's supposed to answer.
You're supposed to answer.
Yeah, okay, right. Sorry, just checking. Okay, so I think the answer is there's value for money, great service, and memorable experiences.
Yes, we can count that as an answer for sure. And as well, all the different segments that we are covering in the Maldives. Well done, Tanya.
Thank you.
We will share with you the voucher to Meru and can't wait to welcome you.
Thank you. Thank you. So exciting.
Then our second question today will be for Kagi, Maldives. And this is our brand new property opening up when? Gita.
Nolene, in September.
When in September?
Oh, come on. Oh, I can't remember the exact date. It was the end of September, I think.
Okay, I see. Nolene, is it Gita? Gita, did you answer?
Oh, Gita was first. Sorry,
Yes, I was first, but I didn't answer. Somebody else answered.
Yeah, okay. Gita, go ahead and answer.
It was the 1st of September this year.
Excellent. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so Gita, well done on that.
Congratulations, Gita. You will win a 3-night stay in Kagi, Maldives, Spa Island, which is on premium all-inclusive. And I hope you can share your experience with everyone back in South Africa.
Well done. That's great. Thanks, Nadine. I think that was stunning and such a nice surprise to get some winners. Yay.
Yes, absolutely. Angela, I'll get the details from you then for our 2 lucky winners. And once again, I would just like to thank everyone for joining today. And I really hope that you guys will support Crown and Champa. And if you have any questions, let me know.
I'm just asking Geeta, won't you just email me your details so that I know exactly where you're from?
Okay. By the way, is there any other questions that anyone would like to ask me?
No, I think everyone's quiet. Nadine, I'd like to run the training again on another day. I'm just going to look at my schedule because I think what we must do is maybe next time, instead of saying Crown and Champas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down all the names of the properties just to show how expansive it is. And I'm sure that we can get a lot more people to join as well. So what I can do maybe, if you don't mind, is just give you another date as well, if you don't mind doing it again.
Absolutely, it will be my pleasure.
Okay, awesome.
I'm in the Maldives and I'm waiting still for the guests to come back. So the more webinars, the better.
Oh, are you based there? Oh, lucky you.
Yes, I'm based in sunny Maldives.
Yes, I'm very jealous. It's so blooming cold. Yeah, wow, that's stunning.
Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you everyone for joining.
And thank you for the lovely prizes. Oh, there I see that I'm just going to take a quick copy of her email address and then we can get that. Good. Thanks, Nadine. Have a lovely day. We'll chat soon.
Thank you. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Goodbye.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye.